Title of this video is Police Stop a Mother's Car. What they found in the trunk left officers horrified.
When 31-year-old Julissa Thaler is stopped for driving a suspicious-looking vehicle, what begins as a routine traffic stop descends into a nightmare when officers open the trunk
Title, I'm out too fast,
a young
indeed.
boy dead.
I just saw this. I want to end her.
What the? Whoa. This looks like a cliff. Alright, let's cover it.
The following footage is drawn from official police records. Most of it has never been seen until
Better
now.
wetter getter.
In the
Jetter
early morning
letter.
of May
What are we
20,
talking about?
2022, police in Orono receive a 911 call reporting a suspicious vehicle with a shattered rear windshield driving on a bare rim. As officers chase the silver Impala, they have no idea they're about to stumble into one of the city's most devastating cases. Officers approach the car and speak with the driver, 31-year-old Julissa Thaler, who's visibly nervous and fidgeting.
Well, you don't have a tire.
Well, I know I'm going home right now.
You going where?
I'm going home right now to get.
Okay, where's home?
Just down the block. Do you mind if I get on my way? I really can't drive on this.
Right, so that's why you're being stopped right now, because you don't have a tire.
Exactly, and I'm on my way. I literally live 1 block away.
Okay, do you have a driver's license on you today?
She explains that her car is in this condition because some kids were shooting paintballs at her car.
Okay, so you said kids were shooting BBs at your window? When was that?
Like an hour ago.
So they shot off your tire with a paintball gun. Okay, so paintballs don't break a tire though.
Well, they must have been doing something because it was really.
Why is your hand all bloody?
Her hand is bloody. GG's.
Soon, the detectives get Julissa out of the car for further questioning, but her explanations remain vague, raising more questions than answers.
What's that?
I just wanted to know if I could go home.
This is crazy.
I just wanted to put a tire on my car because it's super.
Yeah, we got a lot going on here, but let's get out of the road because I don't want to.
There's 2 apartments, if you know where that is, right across the street.
So all this happened because
Yeah, appreciate that follow.
kids were shooting BB guns at you.
And I saw some kids shooting at my at my tire. And I yelled out the window. I said, "Excuse me, you guys, that's my car. What are you doing?" And I ran out there to go get them. Didn't get a chance to wash my hands or anything. And then I noticed the tire was like peeling off on it, and the tire fell off.
So is the tire still back at the parking lot of
You're
the
welcome. How you doing today?
building, or where's the tire?
The tire fell off somewhere over there. You guys, are you trying to search me or something?
No, because you have blood, I'm just gonna put gloves on.
Julissa's explanation doesn't match what the detectives see. The damage to the car is far beyond what a few paintballs can cause. But what really alarms them right now needs a definite answer.
You see this?
Oh my gosh, I saw this. Am I the only one who hasn't seen this?
No, it's not. It was
It's deer meat?
ravioli and groceries over here.
Let me see your hand for a second. Can you just show your hand to me? How about the other side?
It's just dirty.
Okay.
It smells like the death in there. I mean,
Oh my God, look up in there.
She threw that nigga at the car.
Did you look up? So what happened in this corner here?
Sure, so I had bags of groceries there. I had some deer meat, I had some ravioli cans, I had some veggies, and those people broke my window, so I had to throw all my groceries away.
Let's start 06 and just
What's up?
So nobody else was in here today with you, right?
No.
Deer meat.
Nobody.
Yeah, that's a good saying.
Okay.
Why, what's up?
Well, we're trying to figure it out. There's a lot going on here. That's a lot of blood
Blood?
or something.
What's with?
It's funny because I was thinking about when you reacted
What
to this
looks like
last
blood
one.
in there? And
It's not blood, it's deer
Or not
meat.
this
I
one,
have a
but-
big bag of, there's a farm
Can you be
around
so
here
mad?
that does deer meat and hamburgers, so I get fresh bags from them.
okay.
Glass bottle over it, sort of throw it out. Also, I
Bro,
like chocolate.
blood boiling.
Where did this happen then?
At the Alano Club, and you know where the Alano Club is by Shell gas station?
Al-Anon?
Yeah, Alano.
Okay.
You know where the Shell gas station is, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it happened over there.
Okay.
I mean, it's just deer meat. You can look at it.
Yeah, where is it?
Where is?
I threw it out. It was full of glass.
Okay.
There's the deer meat sitting on your back.
I had a few bags of groceries.
Yet, despite everything detectives point out, Julissa doesn't budge from her deer meat explanation.
Dear
As
me,
events
okay.
circle back to the same story, detectives feel their suspicions sharpening. Most of all,
Did
toward
you eat
the
something
trunk
today,
she
Saint?
keeps avoiding.
What do you have in your trunk?
Nothing.
Nothing in the trunk at all?
Nothing.
There's no deer meat or anything in the trunk.
No, sir.
Somebody else drive your car or just you?
Just me. I understand you want to be good at your job, but I also think it would be really beneficial to just give me a ticket and let me go.
Well, we got one coming
He's trying to
here
get
that's in
going,
charge
yo.
of it all, and then he can tell us what we're doing.
Is he here? I'm cold and crabby. Please let me go.
We get it, and we appreciate your patience with us. I know there's a lot going on here.
Yeah, a little
Yeah,
something.
what's
At least you
gonna
had some.
happen?
I'm
You guys
glad,
wanna-
man.
You guys let me go.
I know.
It'd be nice if I didn't even have to get a ticket.
As Julissa grows increasingly impatient, demanding to be let go, the
Don't forget,
detectives
Saint.
hold firm. Soon after, the supervisor arrives and takes charge. After studying the situation completely, he turns to Julissa and begins his questioning. Tension rises as she starts demanding clarity, unaware that his next move is entirely out of her hands.
No, but at this time, we're not releasing your vehicle back to you. One, it's unsafe to drive. There's no tire on the front left-hand side. Two, your back window is shot up, and to me, you see the back seat right there?
Yeah.
It looks like a bullet hole.
Well, I have a spare tire in my garage. I can't really go.
So right now, all right, I don't have any. You're not under arrest. You're not being detained, but we're not letting you take your vehicle right now. We're impounding your vehicle.
Detectives decide to detain the vehicle, noting the condition of her car and inconsistencies in her story, and offer her a ride back home. And while some detectives drive Julissa home, others stay behind.
You
to
walked in
examine
mad
the vehicle.
fast.
Here's your thoughts on one thing. We have not checked the trunk, and I have this terrible feeling about the trunk, and I've had it the whole time. I don't know if we can peek or if we want to leave it alone or knock and say, hey, anyone in there?
After careful discussion, detectives finally decide to open the trunk, unaware of the shocking discovery waiting inside that will turn the case upside down.
Whoa.
Little deer meat in there.
That might be the deer meat that she took out of the car.
Fucking idiot cops.
Watch yourself. That gun, we don't know if it's loaded or not.
What is this? Is it an amp? It looks like a kid. Leg. Okay. Oh,
She was playing with her. What?
need as many body cams up here as we can, yeah.
And she on her period?
There's a shotgun right in that Ukraine. There's weight to this blanket.
Same with the 55 Stream Street. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But then said she had deer meat in her car. But they had nothing to do with each other. And what the heck is in this trunk?
Inside the blanket in the trunk, detectives are met with a shocking sight. A young boy's body, his
Oh.
head gone.
Oh.
An image far beyond anything they expected at the scene.
Let's go grab her.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got her right now.
Bayview condos.
She ran in there, by the way. She booked it when she got out. Okay, so we get there. She ran in her apartment. She's not going to come to the door.
We're gonna have to.
We're just going to boot it.
Yeah, we're gonna go. We're going.
At that moment, detectives realized they made a mistake letting Julissa go.
Yeah, they should have
Pressure
just.
spikes as one team races to the Shell gas station she mentioned, while the others storm back to her apartment, this time to put her in handcuffs.
Police, come to the door! Police, come to the door!
Always y'all let. Exactly.
Open the door, we'll kick it down!
They should have been looked at the trunk while she was there. You got a bullet in her freaking chair and whatnot. Clearly, she been going through something.
Police department! Watch that one. I'll cover this one. Come up with your hands up! Announce yourself! Police, announce yourself!
But when the detectives step inside the apartment, they notice that Julissa has vanished. The detectives don't waste a second.
Bro,
They
they
start
should
combing
have
through her
freaking
apartment,
let her
hoping
go.
it holds
bro.
something that explains the horror they've just discovered. And as they move through the rooms, one detail in the home immediately grabs their attention.
Yeah, there was a washer going.
Where's the washer?
Right here.
Get it. Kill it. Don't let it drain. Nicole, you want to go down and start working with her on cameras where this chick went?
Inside the washer, detectives discover bloody clothes tumbling in the drum, and the machine,
Bruh.
still running, tells them that Julissa can't have gone far. To pin down her timeline, they pull the building's CCTV, hoping it shows when she walked out and where she headed. The footage shows that Julissa isn't alone.
Made me so
She's
mad.
seen
I'm
leaving with
feeling
an
very
unidentified
dizzy.
man just 30 minutes before detectives arrive.
Who the heck is
Now
that?
detectives have two urgent questions. Who is he? And where are they headed? Officers tape off the area, focusing on the direction Julissa and the man were seen leaving and searching for any trace of their trail. Meanwhile, the team at the Shell gas station continues looking for discarded weapons or clues that could break the case wide open. There, detectives also search for the kids Julissa claimed.
Sir, I've got to get home. I have a
Okay.
pin on my tire.
No, you don't have a tire at all.
Exactly. That's right.
I'm not 100% understanding your story. Could you kind of explain from the beginning?
Sure. I was sitting in the Alano AA club and some kids started shooting paintballs and broke the tire on my car. I said, "Excuse me, you guys, what are you doing?" And they ran off. So now I'm driving home to put a new tire on. And I need to get there before my hub breaks.
So they shot off your tire with a paintball gun.
The suspect's story clearly doesn't align with the wreckage seen all across the interior and exterior of her car. It seems she realized
There's literally no tire on that. What the heck is she doing?
this as well and quickly begins panicking as officers investigate further.
Why is this going
I
up?
don't know.
She's rolling windows up.
Why didn't you roll that window back down?
Sorry. Because they were shooting paintballs.
Okay, so paintballs don't break a tire though.
Well, they must have been doing something because it was really, really, really,
No,
really.
paintballs
Why
are
is your
not
hand
taking
all
off the
bloody?
whole tire like that.
Because I was just
You were just what?
itching my finger.
You're
Itching
what?
my-
I'm really having a funeral issue.
Okay.
Let's just get her out.
Yeah. Why don't you step out of the car?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why do you need my car key?
Why don't you step out of the car for me? Step out.
Trying to search me or something?
No, because you have blood, I'm just gonna put gloves on. And I don't know where that blood
Because
is.
I was itching my.
Despite the peculiar events that just took place,
Ew.
an officer would follow with standard procedure and head back to his patrol vehicle to run a registration. He would identify the suspect as 28-year-old Julissa Thaler, a mother living just a
Or
few
in
blocks
general,
away
but
in the
still-
Bayview apartment complex. The officer would continue by calling
okay,
Julissa's
that's like-
recovery sponsor
ew,
to
okay.
confirm whether or not Julissa had met with her this morning, as she had claimed just minutes ago. While he does this, the assisting officer would further question Julissa's strange
That's it?
circumstances.
Okay.
Were shooting paintballs, but the area is empty.
Finna get a
Still,
whip.
among the bystanders, one witness steps forward, leading detectives to a nearby dumpster and handing the investigators their first thread to unravel the case.
Were you able to see exactly what she threw in?
I have no idea. One of the bus drivers
said that she saw her throwing a bunch of stuff in the trash. This is the one that was right next to the pump.
Well, this
where
gets
that she was
wide
at.
open.
Oh, okay, here's that pumps.
And then that's the pump next to it.
Okay. So this is all the pump that she was at. So this is the important one.
Well, yeah.
Could be.
And like I said, I don't know if she threw it in this one or any of the other ones.
Sure.
What I know is that Trish, the woman who works here, and said that she saw that sketchy woman in the car without wheels.
Yeah.
Throwing stuff in the trash.
Okay.
So I would guess it would, if there's anything in there, it would be in that one.
Okay.
Detectives quickly collect the trash bags and expand their search to every nearby dumpster, leaving no stone unturned. And what they uncover inside will change the course of the investigation.
Yeah. Christ. I'm so pissed.
The search uncovers horrors across multiple dumpsters, each one revealing something worse than the last. In one, detectives find a child's booster seat soaked in blood and torn apart by a shotgun blast.
What?
They discover a backpack, blood, bone, and what appears to be more brain matter. In a different bin, his kindergarten homework. But it's what's inside the backpack that finally stops everyone cold. A school ID card of a 6-year-old kid named Eli Hart and his mother's name, Julissa, printed right beneath it. Piece by piece, the child's identity and the brutality he faced becomes unmistakable. While one team collects the evidence from the dumpsters, another unit traces the path Julissa and the unidentified man took from the apartment. Minutes later, detectives spot both of them near the complex. Officers move in immediately, arresting the man and taking Julissa into custody.
Get your hands up! Hands up! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! On the ground! Lay on the ground! Hey, you go to the right! You take him! Wait, don't move! Don't even
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Am I under arrest? Yes, you're under arrest.
Okay, well, here, my way here.
Wow, people really.
We'll explain to you at the police department.
Well, no, what the f*** is going on? Seriously.
You'll be explained to it at the police department. You're being detained right now.
For what? Put him in there for what? They ain't walk down the streets all noon.
With both suspects secured at the same time, detectives finally have their first real chance to understand the horror that's unfolded. The investigation is getting increasingly disturbing with each step, and it's time to sit with Julissa to finally get clarity on what they've discovered. But talking to Julissa is about to be an absolute roller coaster for the detectives.
Clinical?
You're being held and arrested for suspicion of being involved in a homicide.
And what homicide would that be? Because it's ridiculous.
Well, that's what I think we have to talk
You
about.
think the TikTok version of this is better?
Yeah, could you tell me like what you think I did and who is this person, and if you could answer those two questions, that would be awesome.
As repulsive as Julissa seems, the detectives have objectives while speaking to her. How Julissa's vehicle became a violent crime scene.
What do you think was found in the trunk of that vehicle?
I'm not sure what went in there.
I think you know.
What do you mean? What was in there?
Oh, can you tell me what it was? Then maybe I'll know why I'm here.
There's a dead body in the trunk of that car. A dead juvenile body.
Really?
Ooh. Are you surprised?
Who was it?
Who was it?
But I can't answer right now.
Let me
That's
go.
why I'm here talking to you right now.
The reason why we don't know who it was is because the head was missing.
What? In my car?
When I talked to you earlier, you had told me that you had that car and you were doing Instacart from 10 p.m. till 6 a.m.
Just gotta play it off. But,
Julissa
like,
refuses to even accept that she was driving with a child's dead body and blood in her car.
in
One of the things she
my
does repeatedly in the
car?
interview is ask for an attorney, but then continues telling her story anyway.
Today I was assaulted by somebody, and I have a really long history with my ex. He's in like the meth community.
So I can't answer. Yeah, I can't answer any questions after that. I mean, are you stating that you still want to speak with us? I mean.
Yeah, I guess I'm just telling you a few things after the fact.
Officers circle back to their main concerns, now mentioning her son Eli, to try to confirm if the body is her son's.
Do you have any kids?
I have a son.
You have a son? How old's your son?
6.
6 years old?
Yeah.
What's your son's name?
Eli?
Does Eli live with you?
He does, but he was with my boyfriend.
Where was Eli today? Because, I mean, we were at your apartment earlier.
He's just my boyfriend.
I was not expecting you to say that more.
Rob? Okay.
As the questions begin to heat up, Julissa loses patience and seems restless to leave.
Can I just go home and check on my baby and check on my house and everything?
Well, I thought you said Eli was with Rob.
Yeah, I need to go home. I need to find my phone. You guys took my car that had my phone. It had my money.
Right now, I know that there's nobody at your house. I know that.
Would I be able to go home to release me?
I need to paint this picture.
Okay, so maybe you can ask me questions, but I don't want to be under arrest. I didn't do anything.
As Julissa slowly realizes she's not getting out of custody without giving the detectives some answers, she opens up with some new and shocking revelations.
Okay, well, can I tell you guys something off the record then?
I
have every right to tell you guys something off the record.
Everything's on the record. So
okay, well,
you can say off the record.
I'm kind of angry right now.
You know, I took accountability for that one. I understand.
Because my ex involved me in some pretty horrible stuff. And, I have like multiple restraining orders against him, and you guys can even tell every threat in the restraining order. There was bomb threats, gun threats, shotgun threats, murder threats, and so I can prove that he's like capable of doing that in those restraining orders. He violated the order of protection. Actually, I think I was just here like 2 weeks ago because my house was broken into 2 weeks ago. And
what?
then occasionally, because when I first got that order of protection, he was a meth dealer, and I snitched on him because I wanted to leave. I wanted me and my baby to be safe. And so I snitched on him, and the police did a complete raid of the house. They arrested a few of his friends, went to the higher-up meth dealers, and started arresting them. And then I got really scared because then they found out I snitched. And it's been really bad.
And she's making it so much she doesn't know when
if I go to the city,
he was in the trunk of the car she was driving.
They know my face, they know my name. And Tori has like a really, really long history of a really, really like big friend group of like meth smokers, and all of them are protective over my child. And I've tried to protect my child from Tori and everything he does, because there's like drugs and he steals stuff, and all these big meth dealers like know who he is. And occasionally here and there they reach out to me in the community and they'll be like, hey, they'll say something super threatening. I'm just sitting there scared, like, oh, great.
Julissa mentions her ex-husband, Torrey Hart, who's also Eli's biological father, as an abusive figure in her and her son's lives. Evidently, Julissa and Torrey were in a long-running custody battle for Eli, who was reunited with Julissa just 10 days before his murder. While Julissa tries to highlight Torrey during the interrogation, the detectives are more interested in the events after midnight. When Julissa's pressed to explain the same, she reveals an absolutely unexpected detail for the detectives.
I was assaulted last night.
What time?
It would be like midnight. I was around the area just looking for grocery stores, and some of my baby daddy's meth community guys reached out to me. I stepped out of the car, started smoking a cigarette with them, and then they got really, really mad at me.
Where did this happen?
over by like Minneapolis. And then they got really, really mad at me. And they said, Tori's been my baby daddy. They said he's been really, really mad. I said, well, I'm sorry, it's not my fault. I don't know you guys anymore. I don't associate with you guys anymore. If you could please just leave us alone. We actually had court for a domestic violence restraining order like 2 days ago, which I tried to get my son added to, and they denied it. And then they were threatening me, and then
Did they have
pushed
kids?
against the car and assaulted me. So then I got in my car, and the rest I need a lawyer for.
Julissa claims she's been assaulted by meth heads sent by Tori,
Wait, so it
seemingly
is her
to
kids?
shift suspicions to him.
Or
She
do we
says
not
this
know?
is something Tori habitually does.
I mean, it sounds like it is, but it doesn't change the fact that the child is dead. I mean, she's the meth head. She's definitely on that too, most definitely.
But when detectives ask her where exactly she was assaulted, Julissa fails miserably. And shortly after, she surprises the detectives with another addition to her story.
When we stopped you, had like that one flat tire. Was that something that was related to the assault?
Yeah, they were the people who stabbed a hole in my tire.
How long did the assault take place?
So instead of it was paintballs, now somebody stabbed her tire. Which one was it, lady?
A few minutes.
And did you get, how did it come to an end?
I guess he was done.
He was done assaulting you?
Yeah.
Were you badly hurt?
I mean, yeah. I mean, he was a clown, but it was fine.
So it was a
Out of nowhere, Julissa suddenly claims she's become a sexual victim and again tries to frame Tori for all the wrongdoings of the morning. Still, Julissa fails to explain how a child's dead body ended up in her car. Detectives go along with her story and see whether anything she says can start making sense.
I think we should cover your assault a little bit more. If there's
I held a gun to my head.
there's a gun now?
I mean, now.
You hadn't mentioned the gun before. You said that there was a
Well,
knife
how would you
involved.
know?
You said
If
there
you
was a
guys
knife
just came out
involved.
there, I would have ran.
How that connects to today, and how this morning I had a conversation with Julissa on the street after a simple traffic stop, and how we got to
Well,
here
I mean,
right
you
now.
guys should have known, right?
What Julissa says next is
Not
enough to leave
facts, because
even the
why are you using that
detectives
to cover up the dead body?
speechless.
Like, of course
You
he's not
guys
going to
stopped
believe
me
it.
on the side of the street. I'm babbling, all scared, like I had just been. You guys didn't even notice. And you asked me
You
why
think
my
we're
window
seeking
was broken
accountability?
and there's a rim missing off
I
my
wanna
tire. You
whoop
guys
her
didn't
too.
even bother to ask me if I was okay.
Should we did. That's the first thing that Officer Bush asked you.
What?
There's a rim missing off my tire, and you guys didn't even bother to ask me if I was okay.
Should we did. That's the first
That's
thing
why
that
they stopped
Officer
you.
Bush asked you. He asked you if everything was okay right now. He talked to you for 4
Well,
or 5
I
minutes.
think
at
a
your
good
window.
officer would be able to look at somebody in the eye and tell, like, are they really okay, or are they just telling you they're okay?
We're at 10
What?
o'clock, you stopped. The assault happened. That's when the occurred and the gun was pulled to your head. And I haven't heard one little thing about a little boy.
Is he trying to?
And
Is he
I
trying to gaslight?
Julissa doesn't reveal a word about the dead body in her car and keeps framing Tori for her assault. It's now time
Regardless,
for the
okay.
detectives.
Regardless, if the whole assault thing is true, you still have to deal with the dead body in the car. I think she's obviously using that as a cover up, but like, regardless, we're going to spin back at the fact that there's a dead body in your car. So it's just pointless.
To reveal some pretty hard evidence they have against Julissa. But what she doesn't know is that officers have reviewed CCTV footage from the night before the discovery, which shows Julissa at 11:22 p.m. walking out of the garage with her son Eli, then placing him gently in the back seat of her car. This is the last time anyone saw the 6-year-old boy alive. Investigators are loaded with evidence in the interrogation room, and they move on to confront Julissa.
We have a really good
So
idea
sad
of
it
who that
is.
little boy
It
is from,
really is.
and you do too. We know things. And we wanted to come in here and at least give you, the opportunity to be honest, to help
The
yourself.
police, sometimes they be acting a little slow, but they ain't going to be to the point where they can
I
outsmoke.
just tried to be honest with you guys. I told you exactly who it
Julissa,
was and why I
we
was
wanted to
covering
give
for
you,
them.
we wanted to give you this opportunity. Julissa, we spent all day gathering evidence. both video surveillance from every business in the area.
Okay, maybe their fingerprints are on the car.
We spent the whole day with forensics. We've analyzed things. There's things that we know, like you were at the Shell gas station. We know that. We know what you did there. We know that because we have video. We know that because evidence was collected. So this is your time.
It's this person with blood and tissue matter, and more blood and more tissue matter, and mud and water.
What do you mean blood and tissue matter?
So this is your time to talk.
What does that mean, blood and tissue matter?
I think you have an idea.
What do you mean?
it
What does
means.
that mean?
This is your opportunity to be honest with us.
I was just honest with you, and you're
I
not
understand.
listening to anything
Like
I'm
I
saying.
said-
I just gave you the information of these people who are harassing me.
So
I have four.
a generic person in the meth community, that's what I'm supposed to go on? I'm supposed to help this little dead child, this dead child in a trunk?
Your son that has body parts, skull, brains of your son in the back seat. The back window.
Exactly. There's somebody. It's your son, and you're talking about. But I just told you I got assaulted, and you don't even. And your son is dead in the trunk.
Got out. And your son is dead in the trunk.
You talking about
How do you know?
Tell me what that
exactly?
looks like.
In another dumpster, there's pieces of it. A backpack with his name on it.
So cut the crap.
With surveillance video. Multiple witnesses that see you.
What witnesses?
Julissa
What
had also claimed
witnesses?
earlier in the interview that she'd left her apartment alone at 10 p.m., but here too, she gets confronted by the
It's my
detectives
kid.
with clear
and I really
evidence.
didn't do it.
Are we still
It
talking?
wouldn't matter.
We're still talking.
But being assaulted. Where's my child? Exactly.
Keep me lying about the rape.
Well, Julissa, you have in mind because you said that you left by yourself, and we have you.
That
leaving
makes
your
it
apartment
even
with your
worse.
son at 11:23 p.m.
I'm aware.
Where's your son now?
I'm not sure.
I bet you don't.
Detectives have heard enough from Julissa and are ready to wrap up the interrogation. On May 21st, 2022, detectives are finally ready to arrest Julissa for murder.
You're here and arrested, and will be both in charge of murder.
What?
You were the last person to be seen with your son.
That's not true. I
You
just
have-
told you I was.
You have blood.
What does that mean?
Splatter that we collected from your hair, your body.
I just told you I was.
Body parts all of your car.
Are you listening to me? I just told you I was.
He was found in the trunk of your car along with the weapon.
Yeah,
that
just keep
is
talking
forensically
because like
examined.
it doesn't
And
mean
it's
nothing.
probably gonna have some evidence that may connect you.
Oh, good, KG. How you doing,
You're-
man?
I was.
You're charged with murder, and you're gonna be booked at the Hennepin County Jail.
Detectives next sit with Julissa's boyfriend, Rob, who was seen with her in the CCTV leaving the apartment.
They came wrapped up. Dead. So what do you think?
Yeah, this is quite the hairstyle. I can see KG with something like this.
I think he killed him.
I'm good. How about you? I'm pretty good.
Why do you
I'm
think
just
that?
chilling, just watching this.
I don't know.
Gravy. And exit, and that's crazy. Like
Yeah,
it's
I know.
just gonna dissolve the whole case with her child because she got sexually assaulted.
It wasn't me. I was signaling it. I put everything I love. I slept off.
You just said you think she killed him.
I don't know why. I don't know what for. What was the motive? What's this? What's that? What's it? What's it gonna cause? What's it gonna prove? What? I don't know. Can't think it in my head.
But then Rob mentioned something that could prove to be the missing link, the motive behind Eli's murder.
Unless
I'm
there
just
wasn't
gonna go
her
for a
fault,
walk
I
and go to
guarantee there
bed.
was.
Good night, Cherry. I hope
Yeah,
you
yeah,
have a
yeah, you know
great
what?
night. Hope
There
you
could have been.
sleep well.
I didn't think that.
Thank you for being here.
Detectives still think Rob's involved in the murder, but he refuses to agree.
No, it wasn't me. I was
Of
sleeping
course,
all
of
night then.
course. You're a horrible
Finally
individual,
went
she
to
is.
bed. Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense in my head right now. I'm thinking.
Kill her kid for money.
I went to bed.
That's a
very
whole
young,
entire life.
That's about it. I don't know nothing else after that.
However, Rob does end up revealing another piece of information that may be crucial in proving Eli's murder.
She killed him. I know she did.
How do you know it?
I just know she did.
Ooh,
I know for a fact she did.
How?
Where did this take place? This one was Minneapolis, right? I think it was something like that.
How?
Because I just do.
Because what?
I just do. I just know.
You can't. That's not.
She's the only person that had it done. The only person.
You can't say I know for a fact.
She's the only one that had access to that gun, not me. I didn't know where it was. She put it away in storage or something. She said she did, and she pulled it out the same night that he dies. That's pretty f***ed up. Don't you think so?
When you guys would get done shooting, she would put the gun away somewhere that you didn't know.
No.
It wouldn't stay in the car.
No.
It would come into the apartment.
Yeah.
And then she put it somewhere in the apartment.
I don't know where.
No. I'm just saying, we know that you didn't leave Thursday night.
Detectives next make a smart move to determine Rob's level of involvement by implying to him that Julissa has confessed to the crime.
She's kind of pointing the fingers at other people. How can you help yourself? How can you help yourself? How can you prove?
I see my phone. I can do something.
How can you prove that when she says, we planned this, he knows all about it?
I don't know what you're talking about. What is the plan of what?
How can you help yourself get out of that?
Rob, when we, in anything that
I'm confused, man. I don't get this shit.
In anything that we deal with, when somebody tells us one thing, what do? We investigate it.
What plan? What are you talking about?
Rob doesn't back down from
What
his
a
story,
nigga make him
convincing
grow.
detectives of his innocence,
I'm
despite
mad.
being
I
close
was
to
like,
the
if I
crime.
was him and I
In
had
the
no
autopsy
involvement
report,
with it,
it's confirmed
yeah.
that the dead body is that of Eli
Wait.
Hart.
That black, no, because he was holding it when they got arrested. Huh. I don't know then.
Shot around 9 times, likely while he was helplessly strapped in the car. Authorities also learned that Eli was prelingually deaf.
What are the chances he doesn't actually know what's happening? Like, what are the chances? And like, there's nothing he can do about it because like he just doesn't know.
Julissa's nonchalant demeanor
Okay, well,
toward
even because he
murdering her
wasn't
own
caught on
son
the
is
cam.
disturbing.
Unless it was. No, he was the one in the black. No? Who was holding the bag behind her when they was walking out the building? Other than that, though. No, that wasn't him. When they got in the car? Ah. Her and her son. Oh, yeah. He wasn't, yeah.
Beyond limits. Detectives sit with her one.
Okay, so yeah, because, yeah, okay. Because the son did die after he got in the car with his mom. So she was the only one who they seen around the kid at the time. So yeah.
More time to confront her with the crime she's committed.
Is that a little boy, Brent? Yep. That's Eli. It's Eli.
To confirm it?
Unless you picked him up in possibly. Hey, Fat. What's good, Tay? How you doing?
You confirmed it? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Even while acting to show remorse, Julissa's already preparing another excuse to distance herself from the crime.
I don't want him to be involved at all in whatever they're doing, but you confirmed it's 100% my baby boy? I'm not getting an answer from you, yes or no.
Oh my
It's kind of important.
gosh.
Yeah, that's Eli.
So yes?
Considering you were the last person they seen him with, how are you not aware? Even if you weren't the one to do it, how are you not aware of where your child is? Like, regardless, you're still going to be in a big situation. I don't know. This whole thing is dumb. It's pissing me off now. I see what you're talking about. How was your day? My day was great. I woke up at 5 p.m. So, you know, I had like a short day, but
That's Eli's booster seat.
it's been calm. How was your day?
From your car.
Did you find the people who did this?
That damn answer, she does.
Was it
I feel
DNA
bad,
on
but she
me?
has split personality disorder.
But I know that there's other ways of finding out.
We're here talking about your dead son.
Our Valentine dumped me, so it was pretty bad. I'm sorry to hear
No,
that.
he was dead.
Dang, that
You're
must.
telling me my
Dang,
baby
I'm sorry.
boy is dead?
Detectives confront Julissa once again with photo evidence, followed by her desperate effort to act like a concerned mother.
This dumpster is where we recovered a lot of his head, brain, tissue. This is the same dumpster that we have witnesses. That's this car with no tire and a broken up window, describing you dumping all this stuff in.
Do you have any witnesses of the rape?
Investigate Eli's death for him.
Sorry, it's not funny, but wait a minute. Hold on, because I had to hear something.
All this stuff in.
I definitely heard something wrong here.
Do you have any witnesses of the rape?
Investigate Eli's death for him. We're here to get answers for him. Because we think
the most important person in the world.
Because we think he deserves it.
He deserves everything. He's not actually. He's, I
Okay.
don't even know.
You know he is.
Maybe you might be onto something more, because you crying about your kid and then suddenly turn to wondering if anything happened with her being sexually assaulted. So now I'm very confused.
No, you're making assumptions. How do you know that I know? I really need a lawyer, but I want you to know that this baby boy is the most important person in the world to me. I would never hurt him. I would never do anything to him. I protect him. You have to believe me. This is my baby boy.
So we have scenes all around town where you were seen dumping parts of Eli in garbage cans. In garbage cans.
I would never do that.
Dumpsters.
Witnesses.
Was it AI?
So you take this and throw it into a dumpster.
I would never do that.
While detectives don't get any confession from Julissa, they're sure from her cell records that Julissa drove her son to Lake Minnetonka Park, where she ruthlessly shot Eli 9 times while he was strapped in his child safety seat. Eli's murder shakes the community, but the investigation that follows regarding Eli's earlier childhood leaves everybody speechless when proof implies that the little boy's death could have been prevented by Child Protection Services. Dakota County Social Services had received numerous warnings about Julissa being a serious drug addict whose substance abuse also led Eli to Townes-Brock syndrome by birth, resulting in hearing loss. Detectives also learned that Julissa bought a shotgun and bullets on May 17, 2022, 3 days before Eli's murder. Furthermore, disturbing findings come to light from Julissa's internet search history,
crying 'cause she got
which
caught
are
for
enough
real.
to
That's
paint a
always what
picture
it
of what
is.
was going on in her mind.
They know
prior
what they
to
be
the murder.
doing.
On February 8th, 2023, the jury deliberated for less than 2 hours. They returned a guilty verdict on
BPD,
Julissa,
bipolar disorder, I
convicting
believe that's
her
what
of first-degree murder. On
So
February
disorders in
16th,
there?
2023, Julissa Thaler is sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Hey, man.
After the sentencing,
Very much
Julissa
deserved.
speaks up for the first time in the courtroom before the trial ends.
Yes, I would like to say something.
Go ahead.
I'm innocent. You all, you're gone.
What the heck?
Eli's father, Torrey Hart, settled a payment of more than $2 million after filing a wrongful death lawsuit against Dakota County. The case still sparks dispute on the child protection system, completely overlooking the early warning signs with Julissa Thaler, and many believe that Eli's death was preventable.
Night air moves across the street, wind brushes broken glass, a car limps forward, metal screaming against pavement, sparks jump and fade behind it. Dispatcher says units respond to suspicious vehicle broken rear window, no tire traveling on bare rim, red-blue light spills across the asphalt. An officer steps out, slow, careful hand near the holster, boots crunch glass. Police officer says, "Mom, stop the vehicle." The car rolls to a halt, engine idles uneven. A woman grips the wheel too tight. Her shoulders twitch, her breathing is fast shallow. Police officer says, "Step out of the vehicle." Second officer watches the trunk. Street is quiet, no traffic, no witnesses. Police officer says, "What happened to your tire?" Suspect says, "I am almost home, just down the block." Wind pushes the smell first, metal, oil, something else heavier. Second officer looks at the rear windshield, shattered inward, seat below stained dark. Police officer says, "You have blood on your hands." Suspect says it is near.
Y'all not locked in, bro. We already know what happened anyway, so it's fine. Let's move on. Let's move on, y'all. Let's move on.